This video is a response to a really interesting post on our closed Facebook group today regarding the selection of title company. Quick plug for our closed Facebook group. It is awesome. It is active. I encourage everybody to make that a part of their daily routine to go in and check that out. But anyway, going back to selecting title company. So ultimately the question is can the seller require the buyer to use a particular title company? And the short answer is no. I know it's negotiable, but the seller cannot make it a condition of the sale. So what we're talking about, when I first got into business, there was no negotiations. The seller just always chose it. But then they made a change to the forms, and you can see that here. That's our purchase agreement. I have it highlighted. It is line 268, where the parties agree to the buyer or the seller selecting a title company. So it is negotiable, but ultimately the buyer does have the final say so. And the reason is because the beneficiary of the title insurance policy after closing is the buyer. So ultimately, most buyers don't care, sellers usually don't care, but sometimes it comes up. And so the buyer as the beneficiary ultimately gets the final say so. And I guess it could play out something like this. If the seller forces the buyer to select their title company, okay, the seller made that happen. It closes. A year later, there's a title issue, and the issue isn't covered by the policy that the seller made the buyer, the beneficiary, select. Conceivably, it's never happened, but I did talk to the IAR attorney on this. It's conceivable that the buyer could go back to the seller, the seller's agent and brokerage, and sue because they now have a policy that didn't work for them, that they didn't want. So ultimately, the buyer has the final say so. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.